27. Flying.
Hey guys, just a reminder that we have our Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals pay-per-view this Saturday at the Freedom Factory with Vaughn Gittin Jr., Adam LZ, Chelsea Denofa, Taylor Ray, and a bunch of our good friends. We're having a huge burnout contest, a freestyle drift competition. You guys can learn more and check it out at CleetusMcFarland.com. If you buy the pay-per-view before the day of, it's only $9.95. If you buy it on the day of the pay-per-view, it's $14.95. But as always, guys, we will be offering the pay-per-view for free on YouTube a couple weeks after the event, so everyone can watch it for free. But if you're interested, the link is in the description below. Check it out after the video.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Ladies and gents, today we are at the beautiful Bradenton Motorsports Park, the drag strip right next to the Freedom Factory, and we're doing some drag racing, which we haven't freaking done in so long. So it's exciting because we have both Leroy and Ruby here tonight, and we have one more car on its way that Cooper is going to be driving on Rocky Mountain Race Week. So we will have our Rocky Mountain Race Week crew here, our 3 cars. The cars leave in about 4 days to go to Colorado, where we will be going on a 1,300-mile drive to 5 different track days in these cars. So we have to go from track to track driving the car and race and put down our best times we possibly can at each track. So just to give you guys some information, Ruby at Rocky Mountain Race Week is in the 8.5 second class. So Ruby will be gunning for a 850 or as close as possible to that number, but not any faster, an 849, and her time step won't count. So James is going to be targeting that 850 or 851 second pass. That's the fastest you can go. But if you can get like an 855 or an 860, we'll probably settle for that. So then your slip from each track, they're all taken and averaged at the end of the week. And based on how you did, you either win or you lose. So Leroy, on the other hand, is in the stick shift class where you can run as fast as you can. And Leroy actually won the stick shift class last year, but his average was pretty bad. It was about an 890 if I can remember right. We got lucky that the other driver had issues, the other guy we were competing with, but Leroy blew a transmission while we were in Denver, and we had an 11-second slip added to our average. Then we had to run in the bottom 8s, like an 8.1 second pass, to bring our average back down. So it's a really tricky week of epic racing, and we're super excited. But tonight we're here to test Leroy and test Ruby. And unfortunately, James couldn't make it, so we have our Stig for the night, Kevin, which you just keep popping up in these videos, man. So everybody, it's awesome because Kevin was coming to dial in the suspension on the cars. Not only can he dial in a tune, he can definitely dial in a suspension. So just so it turned out he was coming, and he drives race cars all the time. We were like, heck, we'll put him behind the wheel of Ruby. This is pretty slow for him compared to his race car, which I mean, it's still fast. Don't deny it. It's still fast. So hopefully Kevin can get Ruby pretty dialed in today. By the end of the day, we're looking for an 8.5 second tune-up that we can leave in the car and get to Colorado. James will make his first hit, hopefully go as close to that 850 mark as possible, and then we can dial in the car from there. But we just want to get the car leaving right. We don't want it spinning off the line anymore with that big engine and big turbo like we had issues with the other day. We want to get Leroy just to run a couple 8-second passes, and then we're going to shut him down because we know he's capable of a 7. We just don't want to run him today. As you guys know, if we break a transmission, then we only have 1 spare, and we need that for race week because odds are we'll break a tranny. Let's do some racing. Kevin, you are up first. Let's see what you can run. What are you going to go for? Like,
well, we just got the tune in it, the same tune we had in it on the dyno. Yeah. Which is going to be, it's
like 16 pounds of boost.
Yeah, it's 20 pounds of dome pressure, which I'm curious to see how that responds on the track.
Okay.
I switched over to boost by time. We've got all of the new dome, the new boost pressure setup.
Hell yeah.
And
did you see we cleaned it for you?
It looks awesome.
We actually waxed it and
Ruby
everything.
Looks great.
Ruby's never looked this good, but we wanted her to have a shot at staying sort of clean on race week.
She's got to look good for going fast. It won't be the fastest it's ever gone, but we'll at least just go run it down.
All we need is that 850, you know, that's where James is shooting for, so.
Okay.
All right, Kevin, are you ready to rip? Just about?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. This is Kevin's first time in Ruby.
Alright, so
you doing the suspension tuning on this thing?
just based off of what Kevin's telling me. You see the front end went up, stopped, and then it kind of picked up the back end. So he tightened the rebound. We'll see how it does.
Nice. Hey, you see that?
Cool. What could possibly be in a VMP truck?
They definitely don't have a CTSV in there.
It's definitely a Mustang GT500.
What if he just trolls us and pulls out the supercharged pickup truck?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be great. There she is. Look at that rig. All right, quick suspension change. Worked.
Up here doing, oh wow, it went at 8.8.
8.8 at 125.
125.
He lifted at like 900 feet.
Yeah, he said he wanted to lift it the 8th mile. He didn't rev it all the way out. Whew. That was cool how the suspension changed.
Yeah.
Did a thing.
Look at that.
Impressive. Much wow.
Short shifted. New car. Oh, let's see what kind of data we got.
Oh, you let out and went 889 at 125.
Yeah, I lifted at 8.
Yeah,
what did it run at 8?
Like a 550.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. But I mean, I bet if you ran that out, it would have been right in the range we're looking for.
Yeah, so
134, 60 foot.
Should have data. It felt soft, but at least it went down.
At least we changed the suspension and then it worked. Like
yeah.
That was cool. I'll show
Let
you
me see the
slow-mo.
video.
Yeah. I'll get you the slow-mo.
All right, so I'm watching for the front end rise, how quickly that comes up. I'm also watching the rear tire wrinkle. Oh yeah, you see the wrinkles in the tire?
Yeah.
That's pretty good on the tire pressure.
Yeah, it didn't look like it maxed out the front either.
No, the front had a decent rise to it. Yeah, but see, so watch the front. All travel instantly, boop, and that's it. So what we need to do is tighten the front some more. Okay. So that it's lifting for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
And that'll let us apply more power, and it'll make it more consistent, because what'll happen if the car whacks and bounces, like it'll actually bounce and then fall back off of the tire and fall forward.
Got it. All right guys, so we just checked out the data on Ruby and everything looked really, really good. The only thing is, right after she launched, it was a little bit lazy, so we're adding in some boost there, but I mean, as far as with a fresh alignment and a complete retune, I would say that was a pretty fire.
It's straight, it's easy once I figured out how to do a burnout in it. It's a little different than the stuff I'm used to.
And then we did tighten up the front rebound even more.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I want to try to make it nice and slow on the front lift.
Who? What is it, dude? What is this?
I mean, it's not surprising that I'm out here with a blower car.
I know, man. So guys, check it out. We are taking the VMP GT500 on Rocky Mountain Race Week, and Cooper will be piloting this thing along with Crispy from Project Prime. Dude,
BMW guy back there.
What a beautiful car.
Dude, this thing's nice.
You know, and here's the thing. The reason I asked Justin is because that's the same guy who came to the Freedom Factory and said, send it in this car. So it's not like we can't go out and have fun in it. You know what I mean? I knew this was the perfect guy to ask for something like this. And this car has a whole list of modifications. It makes
ported blower,
about 150 horsepower over stock on pump gas. So this isn't just your regular GT500. This is a bad unit right here.
Yeah. We can open the hood in case they don't remember what it looks like.
Here, I'll push the hood pins. Get it.
Push the hood pins.
Press a couple buttons here.
Stock hood pins.
Bad unit, man.
There you go.
Billet fuel rails. Dude, this is just such a cool setup. So yeah, Coop will be ripping this thing all of race week. So Coop's gonna be racing in the True Street 11.0 class.
Yep, that's what it's looking like on this tune-up that he's gotten it, because he said he did some dyno stuff on 93 to.
Yeah, what did he say it made?
Like 800.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
it only makes
super
800 on 93, but no meth.
Super solid setup, no methanol, just pump gas. He wanted to make it as low maintenance as possible. It's got some R-trip plates on the back, which is kind of like a street radial, but can also make it through some rain and stuff. So
a bunch of VMP custom goodies on here. I mean, their fuel rails are on here. Their their
throttle
bodies on there. They have their pulley on there, and then they have a Grip Tech pulley on there that they sell, and then they have another one in the trunk. He said in case you need to up the boost.
Oh,
in the mountains.
What are we thinking? Dude, I mean, all in all, we're super excited that the VMP guys trust us enough to take their car, and we hope to do them proud. Have fun. Cooper gets to race in a class, and we also kind of have a film car too, which works out really good.
Good trail car, like something that's nice and clean.
And it should be dead nuts reliable. So
AC.
Yeah, you got AC. Yeah, Coop's gonna be living large. So all right, but Coop's gonna make a pass in it tonight just to make sure everything's good. It's kind of a get in and floor it type of deal. So we're just pumped, man. Kevin's about to run Ruby again though. We're just gonna run Ruby back to back because we're kind of in the Ruby zone. And then if she's all good on this pass, we switch over to Leroy. Ready for round 2?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. All right, all right.
I like it.
I like it.
No red limiter.
Yeah, that's smooth. Kind of where we want to be, but like
grab the chute. Oh, spans.
Number 1 fan.
540 at 132.
Look at the mile per hour. That's for like a 7-second pass, not a 8:49 pass. Yeah, he definitely turned her up a little bit. What do you think?
Well, how fast? It felt better to the 60 foot.
I mean, you went like 162 mile an hour.
Okay.
But you short shifted. Yeah. You shifted at about the 330.
I looked at the screen. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till 7. And I saw 65, and I was like, I'm like, what am I doing?
I know it happens. You're like, I want to downshift, but it's against the rules.
But 839.
Yeah, 842 or something like that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, 849.
849.
What shoot? We're tuning for 850. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah.
That short shift was perfect. So I mean, we're on spot. If we just like pull the pound of boost out, it'd probably be the perfect tune-up. But
well, you're gonna have elevation out there.
Yeah, I don't know what else you want to do.
Realistically, we don't need to keep beating it.
I agree. It's got a long week ahead of it.
Yeah, I think. I mean that. To do what it did there on the tune-up that's in it, it's conservative on timing. It's conservative on air fuel. Like I don't necessarily think that 60 foot, what was it, like 130 flat to 60 foot?
130 flat, yeah.
Yeah, so like I think that should be a good tune-up that you guys can go make. Now you're going to end up tuning it up a little more because of the elevation. It's going to
But it'll be a good start to run like an 855 and then know where we're at with the elevation. So, all right, well, we'll tell you back so you can read the plugs. Kevin wanted to read the plugs, make sure they're showing conservative timing like the computer is. But I mean, I can't believe a mile an hour like that on such little boost. It's like the tune-up is just a little happier, man. I mean, I feel like that was only, we were targeting like 20 pounds of boost. I mean, this thing might be able to do 170 pretty easy now. Okay, so the VMP peeps are running their car real quick. Cool shakedown rip. Great looking car, dude. Expert driver. Quiet, you say?
Oh.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
I'm jealous. That looks so easy. 10.6, damn. Hard to say if it'll do that in the mountains.
60 foot.
That might put you right at 11.0 in the mountains.
That's true, because a blower car like that.
Dude, you see how it handled the wheel spin and everything? It was like, nah.
Well, he was saying because the dual clutch, it like slips the clutches.
Oh.
So like it like automatically slips it.
On an R888, the power I think makes it would have just
spun it. Yeah, like the C7. I mean, you've done that.
Yeah.
Yep. Spun.
So you're ready to rip, then.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a good.
Looks like the car's ready to go.
Yeah. 107 to the 8th.
Hell yeah. Flying. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a good place for you guys to start off with
right?
What the hell you're going to do to this car.
Because now we go up in altitude, it might go right through 11.0. We might be on the money.
That's the goal for you to win. For my son to win. Ready to win.
All right, man, that was awesome. All right, Coop, you're up next. All right, guys, I know it's been a while since we've been in the seat of old Leroy. So let me give you a game plan of what we got going here. We switched the car from boost by gear to boost by speed. So we don't really know what mile per hour matches up with what boost we're really looking for. So what we're doing for this first hit, we basically have it on wastegate boost, which is like 8 pounds of boost until about, what do we do, like 60 mile an hour? We do 0 to like 60?
I think about 50.
So then once it hits 50 miles an hour, it starts to ramp in the boost to about, I don't know, 20 pounds, 15, 20 pounds. So this is literally just a baseline, and we'll see what it does. I gotta get used to the car again, and hopefully all goes well. Guys, the purpose of running Leroy is to also finally give data to our clutch guy. That includes wheel speed and drive shaft speed. Things we've never had before, but usually all clutch guys require, so we'll get some good data logs right now.
Really loose on the suspension too, so we'll make some changes. Wicked spin early, obviously.
Yeah, I know. It was just cool to make a pass in the car after so long. Honestly, it felt so good.
To make a good A to B pass.
Yeah, 130 in the 8th and 170 in the 4th.
Yeah.
All right, well let's make some suspension changes, tune-up changes, and try it again.
You want to pull the log out of it? Yeah. I'll look at suspension stuff. Okay.
It felt real lazy in second gear, but now we'll be able to see where the speed and the shifts are at.
Exactly.
So guys, check it out. Our freaking wheel speed works. So look at this right here. This is first gear. You can see that blue line is the front wheel speed, right? That tire didn't spin. The rear tires spun a whole bunch. So at this line, the rear wheels were doing 70 mile an hour. The front wheels were doing 17 miles per hour. So pretty crazy change right there. We're making 12 pounds of boost in second. And then we're hitting about 100 mile an hour. I think we need to bring in the boost a lot earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yes, concur.
Are you updating the apps?
Yeah, I'm ordering apps.
You an app store? Nice! Hell yeah, Coop! Alright, here we go. Coop's first run in the GT5 Honey. I don't think he had a launch control on. My boy Coop on his second rip. Yeah, you're good right there. Glad we're doing this so you can get these apps down. Beautiful. Well, you did go 11-0.
We did go 11-0.
That's kind of
and an 11-1.
That's kind of right on where you need to be.
That's pretty accurate.
So we know that if you don't use the launch control and just kind of foot brake it like that, it would probably just go 11-0.
Down here at sea level though.
That's true. So we might need that, like,
yeah.
What would be a 10.8 here, 10.7 here? We might need that up there. Yep. So you doing some data stuff in here?
Man, I'm real happy with all these numbers here.
Okay.
Don't
good.
try to make sense of them, but I can.
Brother, I'm not gonna try. All I know is it needs 40 degrees of timing. So, is this thing, you guys ready to part with it? Can we take her home tonight?
Park her up nicely in the garage next to the V.
Yeah, we'll keep it in.
I'm good with it, and
Yeah. Good to go.
you taught him to drive it, so
I don't know that I taught him.
My coach,
Yeah, that's.
life coach.
You got her sticky note. We got Rebecca's sticky note. Comes in handy. We gotta keep tight track of that. If we lose that sticky note driving with the windows down.
man.
I chased it before. In Texas, I had to chase it.
somebody came up to the car at Texas 2K and they're like, "It's the car. It has the sticky note on
No
the
way.
Yeah. You
Hell
made
yeah.
the sticky note famous.
I used that sticky note. Thank you for letting us take the GT500 on race week.
We're gonna take good care of her.
Yeah.
You're welcome. We know it's in good hands.
Thank you guys. Alrighty folks, this thing is heading to race week with us looking vicious.
Gotta tuck it in. It's key.
Push out, push
It's
out.
the
Push out like
chub
that.
and tuck. It's called the chub and tuck. It's a big thing on the dad forums.
With your New Balances.
Yeah.
Explain to everyone how you get your dad bod.
Well, you see, there's a good regiment of spaghetti,
Okay.
extra red sauce, lots of Parmesan cheese,
Uh-huh.
and then you follow it up with a lot of Red Bull, a lot of Bang, not the drink kind.
Okay.
And I mean, you can throw some chicken parm in there too every now and then just to get your protein and your bread diet up a little bit. Obviously, you add Texas toast into the situation because
Okay.
I mean everything's bigger in Texas.
So that's the tricks, everyone. That's how you get the dad bod.
That's how you do it.
Flying.
That was definitely a better launch. I mean, the suspension felt like it was. I mean, wow.
You can feel it spinning through low gear, but it didn't just annihilate the
It
tires.
didn't annihilate them. It's
Yep.
just spun. It was like just the right amount. What
No
is
time
it?
slip.
Time slip. Wow, that was an 8.2.
Yeah, flying.
Dude, I thought that was gonna be like an 8.7.
You were flying.
What? At 175.
Yeah, that was 10% more duty
Look at that
cycle.
60.
Yeah,
too, I mean.
128, 60 foot, spinning still.
Yeah, that's the kind of spin you want with a bias ply tire.
Oh, dude, what the heck?
That was
All
really
right,
good.
hell yeah.
So we
Yeah,
should
she
have
did
just
her
smashed
thing.
it harder in second gear, like you were saying.
I mean, that's like less boost than we normally run and go 82. That's. Look at that. Look at that science.
That's
This is science. All right. That's fast enough to win race week, but I mean, I want to go with 7 on race week. Do you have enough data to build me up a 7-second tune-up off of that?
You want to try one right now?
I don't want to break it though. To be honest, if we break this trans, then we don't have a spare. You know?
Well, guys, unfortunately, our outro for this video got lost. I don't know what happened, but it was not on my camera. But I want to say thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later. We got a hell of a week ahead of us, and I'm hoping to pretty much put out daily videos up until the pay-per-view.